The Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency, LASEPA, has unveiled a household-focused used cooking oil collection initiative to curb pollution, improve public health, and create economic opportunities across the state. Speaking at the launch, the General Manager of LASEPA, Dr. Babatunde Ajayi, stated that the initiative is designed to tap into a global supply chain that remains largely underutilized in sub-Saharan Africa.
How to turn used cooking oil to wealth for environmental protection is the reason for this gathering at the Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency's office alongside Ikeja. The Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency and its partners are here to unveil a household-focused used cooking oil collection initiative to curb pollution and improve public health.
What this will do will go beyond just collecting oil and giving money. It has a long-lasting environmental impact. It has more value in terms of naira cover, the cost of fixing the road that is damaged, the cost of repairing drainages, the cost of spreading diseases from flooding and pollution.
The General Manager of LASEPA, Dr. Babatunde Ajayi, says the initiative is designed to tap into a global supply chain that remains largely underutilized in sub-Saharan Africa.
What we're here to do today is to unlock a minimum $20 million market in Lagos, where we can power the supply chain of biofuel and put Lagos on the map globally. The data we have is that Lagos ranks very high, actually Nigeria ranks high, on the potential for feeding the used cooking oil industry across the world because of our population and the kind of food we eat. We use a lot of oil-based recipe for our food. And we also know that medically, if you have to reheat oil more than once, you deform the chains in it. So that becomes bad for your health, right? So in an effort to increase environmental protection and ensure that people, the lives of people are protected and we optimize the quality of life of Lagosians from the angle of the food they eat. Many years ago, like 2 years ago, I think, we launched the collection of used cooking oil and we started feeding that supply chain. So what we're doing now is to create a more structured form and properly unlock that market. That market doesn't exclude anybody. And it's also very instructive to note that it can happen at household level. So what we're trying to achieve is to make sure that the collection is efficient and it can be fed straight from the households. Is to insist that people must now turn in their used cooking oil and make it a valuable resource. So you can make money from your used cooking oil. You can get value out of that used cooking oil. But the most telling part of it is that as a people and as a city, we're very conscious, we're deliberate with our climate action. And in doing this, we're keying into the opportunity of feeding into the biofuel supply chain of the world.
In a technical presentation, the MD and project lead of Rural Waste Management explained that the Kiosk initiative creates an ecosystem where environmental sustainability and public health meet.
Based on our population and cooking practice, only third to China and India, but we know how big those guys are. And Lagos, like the doctor also said, is liable to contribute to 50% of that volume. What the agency has done is create an enabling environment where sustainable, internationally recognized collection practices are able to be developed and thrive. And it allows us to have meaningful conversations with the world. It allows us not to go cap in hand to into this climate revolution that's going on, to the talk of compensation, even though we deserve it, because of the climate issues we have are not caused by people. But we can go and have meaningful conversations and tap into the global supply chain. And the only way to do that is to create an enabling environment. And it must be on record that this agency has been the forefront, the bedrock, the foundation for creating the enabling environment for that industry to be developed in the third largest producing country for used cooking oil in the world. It is monumental. It will go down in history. Nobody can do anything about what has happened. And we hope to just build and support and develop in this regard. So at this point, I think we all understand the dangers, we all understand the benefits, and we crave the support of the entire department and the agency. We ask that you stand with us as we go to the next level. Our name as a country, as a state, is at stake in the quality of oil we collect and in the way we manage the collection. What the agency has done is create an enabling environment where sustainable, internationally recognized collection practices are able to be developed and thrive. And it allows us to have meaningful conversations with the world. It allows us not to go cap in hand to into this climate revolution that's going on, to the talk of compensation, even though we deserve it, because of the climate issues we have are not caused by people. But we can go and have meaningful conversations and tap into the global supply chain.
The Director of Partnership, Grants and Innovation at LASEPA applauds its partners for driving the state government's Zero Waste to Wealth initiative.
Appreciative for this. And I want to just say that this, for me, is a testament to the efforts of the government of Lagos State regarding environmental management in Lagos State. So this is a new one, because as we're going, we are looking at zero waste as a whole, and in achieving things plus agenda for the environment. So we are looking at zero waste. If you look at what waste is coming to now, most waste are now recyclable in a way. How do we find some waste pickers are already complaining of not having anything. That is when KSP operators come around. They're not even having so much to pick away for somebody like me. Because most people actually want to recycle their waste, but collection is always a thing of a constraint. But we are bridging the gap by doing this for us.
The Kiosk initiative, launched by LASEPA in collaboration with Rural Waste Management with support from Shell Foundation, will help improve environmental protection, and the state government encourages all Lagos residents to embrace the initiative by dropping their used cooking oil at any of LASEPA's zonal offices across the 5 divisions of the state.